Hello everyone, welcome to ITLS Academy. It is a great learning platform to learn anything and everything from the comfort of your home. Let me introduce myself. I am your mentor, Gitanjali Jha. I am a content creator, storyteller, experience designer, corporate trainer, and an author. With over 15 years of cross-functional experience across leading brands like H&M, Shoppers Stop, Godrej, and Future Group, I stand at the powerful intersection of business, creativity, leadership, and entrepreneurship. My journey has been one of turning ideas into impactful stories through visual design, transformational training programs, and the written words. As a corporate trainer, mentor, and entrepreneur, I have conducted pan India workshops on soft skills, technology, leadership, and professional excellence, impacting employees and emerging leaders across the retail and service industries. I don't just train people to perform better, I help them think like leaders, act like entrepreneurs, and build careers with ownership and purpose. I have had the privilege of serving as a guest lecturer at NIFT and Vogue Institute and of contributing to non-profit education initiatives through Unnati, where I work closely with young minds to help them rise beyond limitation and circumstances. Trust me, giving back brings boundless joys to us. Alongside my corporate journey, I am also a published fiction author of two novels, F Factor and Love Arranged. Storytelling is at the heart of everything I do. It shapes how I communicate, how I train, and how I help leaders connect with people, vision, and impact. My academic foundation includes a degree in fashion technology from NIFT, an MBA from NIRM, and professional certifications in digital marketing from Google and content design, a blend that fuels both strategic leadership and creative execution. Today, I work with leaders, startups, and entrepreneurs to help them build confidence, clarity, communication power, and conscious leadership so they don't just grow businesses, they build legacy driven brands and purpose led success. So, in lecture 21, we learned about angel investors, right? Now, once you have secured them, learned from them, time to go bigger and grow faster. Today we'll be learning about venture capital, how to secure them. Great, this is lecture 22. Venture capital is a form of private equity and a type of financing that investors provide to startup companies and small businesses that are believed to have long-term growth potential, right? VC provides financing to startups and small companies that investors believe have great growth potential. How does that belief happens? By strong pitch, strong commitment, and building trust. Financing typically comes in the form of private equity. Ownership positions are sold to a few investors through independent limited partnerships. Venture capital tends to focus on emerging companies, while PE tends to fund established companies seeking an equity infusion. VC is an essential source for raising money, especially if startups lack access to capital markets, bank loans, or other debt instruments. Harvard Business School professor Joe Doret is considered the father of venture capital. So take a minute and say thanks to him so that we have another way of getting capital for business. Let's understand the venture capital process. What happens? VC firm and limited partner investors are there who gives assessment, who assess and does the funding for startup. Then there does monitoring and mentoring which leads to growth, right? And through governance, they ensures that all the documents are transparent, audit is correct, ROI comes from distribution, that is sales, merger, SPAC or IPO. And if for some reason the partnership does not work, there is always an option to exit, sell your equity and say bye-bye. Securing venture capital. There are various steps to do that. Number one is submit a business plan. Any business looking for venture capital must submit a business plan to a venture capital firm or an angel investor. The firm or the investor will perform due diligence, which includes a thorough investigation of the company's business model, products, management team, and operating history, right? How honest you are, how ethical you are, is there any unaccounted transaction, all this has to be very thorough before approaching the capital sources, right? So always do an internal auditing on regular basis to avoid any surprises, right? We'll be learning about business plan in our next video. Next is investment pledge. Once due diligence has been completed, the firm or the investor will place an investment of capital in exchange for equity in the company. These funds may be provided all at once, but more typically the capital is provided in rounds, right? Based on certain stages of development, certain clearance, milestones achievement, and so on. The firm or investors then takes an active role in the funded company, advising and monitoring its progress before releasing additional funds. And last step is exit. The investor exits the company after some time, typically 4 to 6 years after the initial investment, by initiating a merger, acquisition, or initial public offering based on the requirement of both parties. Right? What are the stages of venture capital funding? Pre-VC funding. At the start, companies often bootstrap their operations, right? Funds are provided by the founder and founder's friends and families who want to be supportive and hopefully are confident that the young company will succeed, right? Be it your parents, be it your siblings, be it your cousins, be it your friends, be it some inheritance, or the funds you all have saved together for your business if you're working with partners. However, there comes the point where the fledgling companies needs to scale, sometimes years ahead of profitability, right? Especially in biotech, profitability happens. It is a time-taking industry, so you have to have lots and lots of funds. At this point, founders seek more formal sources to finance their growth. Then comes pre-seed stage. Typically, modest early stage funding is for product development, market research, or business plan development. The pre-seed stage is to prove product market fit, to test the waters, pilot marketing, and to see if there is a market for what you are creating. It is called a pre-seed round, and the fund source is typically a micro VC or angel investor. We already learned about angel investor in previous slides. If you have any doubt, please go to the previous lecture and be confident before approaching them. In exchange for their pre-seed round, investors are usually given convertible notes, short-term debt financing that may be convertible to equity or preferred stock options based on what you need. Next comes seed stage. This money supports growth during your first expansion phase. You have already tested the market and product feasibility. The funds are usually significant and are meant to address the capital needs for operations such as hiring, marketing, and operations once a company has a viable product or service. This venture capital is also known as Series A funding, with future rounds known as Series B, and so on, right? So you have done the pilot marketing, investors believe in you, and now you need to hire a team which will work for you. So you need more money. Then you go for Series A and Series B and so on. The bigger capital, right? Next is late stage. This funding is for more mature companies that have proven a substantial ability to grow and generate revenue and sometimes profits. VC firms tend to be less involved in late stage funding. Typically, private equity firms and more recently hedge funds would become involved at this point because the risk is lower and the potential for hefty returns is higher. So you need more and more money. Hopefully, once your business is growing, so whom do you approach? Private firms and hedge fundings, right? So all the best for your funding journey. You will do it if you are doing things right. Let's understand the pros and cons of venture capital. What are the advantages? It provides early stage companies with capital to bootstrap operations. Companies don't need cash flow or assets to secure VC fundings. VC-backed mentoring and networking services help new companies secure talent and growth. It helps you build your network with people who matter. But there are certain disadvantages as well. What are those? Demand a large share of company equity. So liquidity happens. You are not the sole owner. So while making decisions, you have to convince them. You cannot decide alone. Companies may find themselves losing creative control as investors demand immediate returns. Right? VCs may pressure companies to exit investments rather than pursue long-term growth. All this happens, but if these situations can be avoided if you are very transparent about your values and if it aligns with you. So take time and make deal with investors only if you are sure about their motives and their patience level, so that you don't have to change your goals midway. Roles of a venture capitalist. What all venture capitalist does. Expansion capability. If you have high initial cost and limited operating history but significant potential, venture capitalists are more likely to share your risk and provide the resources for success. Next is mentoring. In addition to funding, venture capitalists are a valuable source of guidance, expertise, and consultation. Often they have worked with many startups and investors during good and bad cycles. They can help build strategies, extend technical assistance, provide resources and additional investor contacts, and help recruit talent, right? Eventually, once you are working, you cannot work alone forever. You need a strong team. So, venture capitalists can help you with that. They are committed to your success since their investment only performs well if you do, right? So, we all are working as a team and together we all achieve more, right? Next is networks and connections. Venture capitalists typically have a huge network of connection in the innovation economy. They are willing to make introductions and give references to help you find advisors, funding resources, skilled talent, business development connections to help you scale, right? So, when you are talking with them, learn about their networks, learn about their other investments so that you know them better. Let's understand the uniqueness of VC, why it is recommended for small startups, because there is no repayment. Unlike loans requiring a personal guarantee, if your startup should fail, you are not obligated to repay venture capitalists. Likewise, there are no ongoing monthly loan repayments. Again, this helps to facilitate your cash flow and chance for success. Also, VC will be more committed to your growth and success than the traditional banks, because their ROI depends on your business success. So they will guide you in every possible way. So take advantage of such a situation and work together as a. Let's see some successful examples of VC. Apple. In 1978, Apple received $150,000 in VC funding from Sequoia Capital and $250,000 from ex-Intel manager Mike Makula. This early investment helped Apple develop its fast mass market personal computer, the Apple II. Right? Today everybody knows about Apple, but even it started from one single step, right? So don't get disheartened if you are at a stage 1. You are going to reach there. Be patient, work honestly, and keep doing what you are doing, right? Next is Google. In 1998, Google received $100,000 from angel investors Andy Bechtolsheim. Shortly after, Sequoia Capital and Stanley Perks invested a combined $25 million, which helped Google develop its search engine technology. Imagine if they would have not get venture capitalists on time. Today they are household names, all thanks to people who believed them in early. Facebook. We all are on Facebook, right? In 2005, SL Partners invested $12.7 million in Facebook, roughly 11% of the company. This investment helped Facebook expand beyond college campuses and become a global social network. Amazon, from which we all do our shopping. In 1995, Amazon received $8 million in Series A funding from Training Perkins. This early investment helped Amazon build its initial infrastructure and expand its product from book to everything, right? So keep approaching, keep building your network, and keep doing what needs to be done. Stay innovative and motivated, because only once you are motivated, you can motivate your team to deliver. Learn more examples of successful venture capital. These are just few. What are the alternatives of venture capital? Revenue-based financing. For companies that are already producing sales, investors may provide capital in exchange for a percentage of ongoing gross revenues. This option is becoming increasingly popular for companies with recurring revenue, right? So you can either give them equity or you can give them regular source of revenue. The choice is yours and theirs. Initial coin offering, used primarily by blockchain-based startups. ICOs allows companies to raise funds by selling cryptocurrency tokens, right? This is another way of Securing capital. Grants. Government agencies, foundations, universities and corporations offer grants for specific type of research or development, particularly science and technology funds. This also happens for non-profit organizations, NGOs, which are working for upliftment of underprivileged youth such as Unnati and others. Peer-to-peer lending. Online platforms connect companies with individuals or institutions willing to lend money, often at competitive rates, right? So you have various sources of getting funds. See what works best for you and then work towards it to secure the funding so that you can focus on the work done. What are the key takeaways? Early stage startups typically cannot access loans or capital markets directly, so they rely on VC funding instead. In exchange for VC funding, founders often offer investors a percentage of ownership and perhaps a board seat, right? VCs can be a critical source of funding, but there are other paths you can use to achieve success. So if you are comfortable with VCs, go for it. If you are not, then go for the alternative sources. Choice is yours. We always have a choice, right? So never get pressurized by others just because they have more money at hand at this stage, right? Do what you feel is most aligned to your values, the vision of your companies, your team, and which will help you in the long term. All the best. The bottom line. Venture capital is a central part of the life cycle of a new business. Before a company can start earning revenue, it needs startup capital to hire employees, rent facilities, and design a product. This funding is provided by VCs in exchange for a share of the new company's equity. So, go and learn about these venture capitalists who are going to help you, who might be your potential mentors, potential guide, right? Let's explore this topic further. Create a database of venture capitalists whose values align with yours. Learn about them, their investment, know them in person to build your network. Learn about biotech companies which became successful through venture capitals. What was their strategies? What were the challenges faced? How they overcame the roadblocks and became successful. Learn the stories of other startups to understand their journey, because your journey is going to be as challenging as them. So in the time of setbacks, you will get motivated by them. Start learning every day. Take time to learn about startups every day. Even if it is for 15 minutes, you are going to learn a lot in a 1 month's time. Based on your today's learning, what will be the USP of your startup? What will be its story? How you will define its values, mission and vision, right? So go for your dreams. We'll be learning more about business plans in our next lecture. Follow us on social media, Insta, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp and LinkedIn. Subscribe to our channel to get more related articles and keep learning. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe. You can call us at our helpline number, and if you have any doubts, you can also comment in the comment section. Have a great day. I'll see you soon with next video.